The Pembroke Fire Department opened their doors to the public for a week in July. The open house was a chance to showcase the new dispatch center that launched earlier this summer. Also on display was a beam from one of the World Trade Center towers as the department honored the fallen, both past and present. Aside from being able to film the moving memorial, PCN took the opportunity for some Q&A when we stopped in for opening ceremonies.
In an effort to raise awareness about their new dispatch center, the Pembroke Fire Department held an open house of sorts. For a week in July, the public was able to come and visit their local firehouse anytime between 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. and ask questions to really get to know what goes on in a day in the life of their town's first responders.
We received a grant from Homeland Security to improve our radio system and dispatch center. So we completed that. It went online July 1st, and today we decided to combine the efforts of a little PR with a beam that we received from Weymouth Firefighters Local 1616 and integrate the two and just open it up to the public.
For those who hadn't been inside the building before, this is what the old dispatch center looked like. The beam that was mentioned by Interim Chief Hill came from one of the World Trade Center towers in New York, and it came to the department courtesy of some hard work from former Pembroke firefighter Brad Flannery.
He had contacted me, a high school friend of mine, about a piece of steel from the 9/11 towers that he had, and was reaching out to the Pembroke Fire Department to have some like PR within the department, and thought it was a great idea where the beam was being stored in Pembroke for us to display it and help us move forward with PR. It's a cross member, so anything vertical has a number on it, and they can find out where it actually came from in what tower and what section of the building. Brad explained to us that it was a cross member and that they weren't tagged, so it could have been any floor in either of the towers.
Obtaining this giant hunk of twisted metal was certainly no easy feat.
5 years of paperwork and politicians over and over and over again. It took them a long time. They actually stopped the program, and he was persistent and just kept on going, and finally he got the notification in February of this year.
Folks from all over filled the room as the open house week kicked off with ceremonies honoring the fallen. Friends and family members of now departed firefighters were in attendance, as well as several local dignitaries. The mood in the room was a combination of somber and uplifting. The department would like to see this day serve as a springboard to more open dialogue and relations with the town's residents.
I hope everybody reflects on the beam itself, what it means to this country over the last 14 years. And it's just to get people back into the building. We haven't had an open house for a little while now.
Pembroke Fire Department is, open to the public, and we're looking forward to have a relationship with the community.
At the Pembroke Fire Department, Brian Sullivan, PACTV Community News.